Hi guys, welcome to a get ready with me. I was just going to vlog this one, but then I actually looked at the clock and was like, damn, I need to get ready as well because I have another video to film today. So let's get started. I'm going to prime my face, which is beautifully clean, with a Bourjois Happy Light Luminous Serum Primer. I've just got really into wearing primers because I just used to wear them before like going out makeup, but now it's winter. I think my face could do with a little bit of extra help. So smearing that on my face. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible and talk to you about what the title suggests as well. So for foundation, I'm using Fit Me by Maybelline in 115. Nothing special because I don't think I'm going to leave the house today, but I needed to film because I've been away for, I went away last weekend to the Rhythm Riot, and then it's been my birthday and it's been super hectic at work. So I haven't had much time to myself to sit down in front of a camera and talk to you guys and film some stuff, so yeah, this is like a little life update and just talking about my relationship stuff, because I came to a realisation the other day that I have nearly been, like, to use a weird term, like Facebook single for nearly 2 years. By that I mean I haven't updated my Facebook status, relationship status, for nearly 2 years. And I just had this sort of realisation that I've been dating for that long amount of time, and all the damage really that it's done to me. And so I sort of thought to myself, girl, you have got to stop doing this to yourself. So from like today, basically, well, yesterday when I had this realisation, I am just going to not actively date anymore. So, or at least for a few months, maybe a year, I don't know. By actively date, I mean that I am going to delete all my online dating. So that's all going to go because I have only had like 2 good experiences from it, and I get really swept up in romance because basically I haven't really experienced much good romance in my life, so I kind of like latch on, I suppose. Sorry, I need to sneeze. Oh. So I kind of like latch on to anything that's good, and yeah, it's not really good, so that has damaged me quite a lot. So I met my last proper Facebook official boyfriend, an awful term, through Plenty of Fish, and he was really lovely, but we just didn't work out for reasons, you know, we just fell out of love basically, and that happens, and now he's met a lovely lady and is about to become a dad, so congratulations Sam. But since then I sort of relied on social media, I keep calling it social media dating, I mean online dating, because I just thought, oh, I had such a good result that time, I will just do it that way from now on. And I sort of realised that that is not the case, and it has taken me like nearly 2 years to realise this, so they are all going out the window, and hopefully I will be able to heal myself, because like I said before, my heart is sort of like almost like an open wound, which is so emo, but it is, that's the only way I can describe it, is I jump from one date to another, and when I date someone, I date that person. I don't then go around and date another person, like whether we've had one date or 2 dates or whatever. Then I'm not saying we're exclusive, but I will then try and put all my energy into that person. And I've just realised that a lot of the guys on social media, oh my god, online dating, don't have that sort of thought as well. So I'm not going to name any names in this because, in the words of Destiny's Child, I'm not going to diss you on the internet because my mama told me better than that. But it is a little bit pooey, to say the least. So I have had so many experiences, well, I say so many experiences, but probably not, probably like 4 or 5, where I have been dating a guy on, where is my eye primer? I've been, yeah, dating a guy who I've met online, and you know, we've gone on a couple of dates. I think, oh, this guy's lovely, we've got so much in common. Turns out that he's been doing that to like 2 or 3 other girls, and I just don't like that. And I honestly, like, with a rate of like probably 8 bad dates to 2 good dates from online dating, I just sort of decided to kick it because it's just happening to me all the time, over and over and over and over again. And it's really, really damaging me, and my trust problems at the moment are just so high that I just need to take a step back, take some time and not date anymore. I mean, if someone walks into my life and goes, oh, you're amazing, I want to take you on a date, then that's okay, because I haven't actively sought out this person. This makes me sound like such a diva, but do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do any chasing anymore. I'm so bored of chasing. Back to the makeup, I'm just using corduroy from MAC, which is a discontinued shade, unfortunately, but I've gone off of MAC anyway because they're a bit pooey. And a very dirty brush. But yeah, so that's okay. I'm really, really bad for chasing guys. So there was this guy that I was seeing on and off for quite a long time, really, like probably 4 months. Well, I thought I was seeing him for that time, but clearly he did not think that. And then every so often he'll text me again, and he'll like try and get himself back into my good books, and he just basically wants to shag, and that's not what I want. Not that I would want that with him anyway, because he's a bit of a douche. I don't want that. I've had that for so long, where I've just been like this fuckable girl and not this dateable girl, and that's just something I want to change as well. And I think if it means that I don't get any action for 6 months or whatever, at least I'll be a more solid person than I was before, because I really feel like stuck in this circle at the moment of dating a guy for 3 dates, doing the deed, getting dumped, and I'm bored of that. My heart is open wound, and now it's starting to scar, and we all know that hurting scar tissue hurts a lot more than unscarred tissue, and that's like such an emo way of putting it, but you know, that's that. Continuing with the makeup rather than the inside stuff, I'm using my first ever Urban Decay palette purchase, or first ever Urban Decay purchase. Oh no, second, because I definitely bought the primer potion first. And this is Get Baked, and like I don't even know if they do these colours anymore, but it looks like that and it's really pretty. Because when I was about 17, these were like my favourite colours to wear on my eyes. So I'm using Half Baked in the corner of my eye. But yeah, it's tough, and I'm debating whether or not to take a break from social media about it as well, because I see a lot of people my age, like I turned 25 this last month, even end of October, and you know, this is the age where I'm seeing a lot of people getting engaged, getting married, having children, and like it gets me really down, because it's like I can't even get someone to date me for more than like a month, and it just makes me think like, oh, I must be a horrible person and all of this. I don't want pity parade people, by the way, come on. But still, it's getting me down, and I'm just wondering if I need to take a little break from social media. But then I live alone, so my only form of contact with people outside of work, because also of my anxiety, I find it really hard to go outside and meet physical people. Probably another reason why I'm alone. That's it, my only contact. So I don't know really what to do. It's all sort of being a bit of a struggle at the moment. I'm now using a Kiko full coverage, no, it's not called full coverage, it's called High Pigment Wet and Dry Eyeshadow. And this is in shade 49, they don't have names, they just have numbers. And I am just about to film a review on my little mini Kiko haul, so that will be linked somewhere. But I'm just going to put this into my crease and the outside corner. So yeah, I think just a little break from dating and all of that horror, because it's just exhausting. Does anyone else find it exhausting? I just don't have the energy for it anymore. It's and people always say like, oh, when you stop looking, that's when the person you're destined to be with is going to come along. And I think like maybe that's the case, and I've tried that, but then in the back of my head I'm like, but I am always looking. Whether it's on social online dating, whether it's on social media. I last met my last boyfriend through social media, but it was a long distance one, and it just really didn't work. He was a bit of a twat. I'd say the C word, but don't want to get told off. But he was the C word. Using Twice Baked to do a little bit of liner on the eyes. I mean, he shagged his way across Vegas basically when we were together. So you can see why I'm damaged. I am damaged goods. Guys can probably smell that on me. I'm also really picky, which is a problem, especially when you live in a town like Ipswich, where you don't have that much choice between alternative guys, which is my usual go-to, and everyone knows everyone and everyone knows everyone's business. So I was, oh, that's ex for quite a long time, and is the one that really messed me up and caused a lot of problems. So yeah, hopefully that will help a little bit. So mascara, can't be bothered doing lashes. Does anyone else find that when you buy mascara, it's rubbish for the first 2 weeks? And then I think the formula starts to dry a little bit in the tube, and suddenly it's way better. So I found that with this one. This is Maybelline's The Falsies Push-Up Jana. And yeah. Eyebrows. I'm so annoyed. When I was away, I think I've lost my eyebrow brush. I think I left it in the chalet, which is really annoying. So I'm having to use the tiny, tiny little ones that come in the pack, and my big giant hands don't really fit them very well. I can't even tell you. I think this is called Brow Wow from Brow Wow? I don't know. It's something from Rimmel. I rubbed the label off. But if anyone has any, like, I am an old romantic, so if you have any nice love stories that you want to leave me in the comment section below, that would be really nice, because I do like hearing stuff like that. Or if you have any words of wisdom about being single, because I need to learn to love myself and stop listening to shithead boys. Sorry if I'm quiet for this bit, but eyebrows take a lot of concentration. Whew! Eyebrows done. Who remembers the days before we did eyebrows? What a horrible time. Oh, nearly done. So that's all I have to really say on the whole relationship rubbish. But I'm trying to be more optimistic about the fact that it's nearly been 2 years since I solidly had someone to rely on. Sam was amazing at that. Like, he lived over the other side of town, and whatever time of day or night, and I was like getting upset or whatever, he'd be straight over. He was so good. But we just fell out of love and realised we were friends more than lovers. And it's been really hard to not have that. But I think what that has left me with is being quite a strong person. I have realised that I've gone through some really, really tough times in the past 2 years. I mean, if you've watched my other personal vlogs, you'll know that I was almost suicidal at one point. I am on lots of medication for my depression and anxiety, and I've realised that I've got through that on my own. So that has definitely made me a stronger person. But you know, it would just be nice to have someone to share your life with. I mean, that's just natural human instinct, I think, especially because I have so much love to give and I wouldn't want to give it to. So I'm going to finish this look off with the lips. It's another Kiko product. The concealer was also a Kiko product, but I'm just going to finish this off. I actually lost my original one for this, so I was so happy when I could go get another one. Doesn't make such a good noise. And that's the finished look. I am now ready to film my next video, and thank you for letting me have this little ramble about my new outlook on finding love and being alone and trying to accept my loneliness. If you've enjoyed this video, then please give me a big thumbs up. I want to hear all your love stories in the comments below. And if you really like this, then please hit the subscribe button. I am now over the 200 subscriber chapter, which I'm so pleased with myself because I have literally doubled my subscribers in 9 months. So thank you guys. Until next time, bye!